The three most important assets we have in this life are your time, number three, your attention, number two, and your focus, number one. Now, where you invest your time is where you invest in your life. What you give your attention to is what you're giving your life to. And what you focus upon is going to create the very life that you experience. Now, most of us, we've been told that your most valuable asset is simply your time. And that's a partial truth. That's what I call a half truth. Yes, your time is valuable, absolutely valuable. You can't get any more. I believe they're not creating any more money. They're printing money every single day, but time is not being replicated or duplicated. However, time in and of itself means nothing unless it has an intention and a focus. Where are you directing your time to? Now, where I put my attention to is going to produce what I call, or another would call, my life experience. Where I give my focus to is going to direct the course in which my life takes every single time. And that's why this is a $1 trillion business. This right here, not the phone, but what the phone represents, and not the social media apps, but what they represent. And what they represent is focus. We give our focus to whoever's content is being created at the time. So if we're giving our focus to trash, then we are creating a trash experience for ourselves. You are feeding yourself trash consistently, toxicity, destructive behaviors, destructive attitudes, destructive content, which creates a structural or habitual pattern of more chaos within our lives. Now, most of us are already programmed into chaos from the time that we basically entered this planet, right? We're being programmed into certain series of belief systems. But the more that we reinforce those beliefs through what we give our focus to, what we give our attention, and what we give our time to, that is going to dictate the trajectory of our lives. And I had to be very honest with myself and say, most of the things that I'm giving my attention to in my life are not serving my highest purpose, my greatest good, where I claim I'm going within my life. Now, I can tell myself all day that I'm going to be a multi-billionaire. I'm going to help billions of people across the planet and speak to those who are truly, truly in need of this message. But if I didn't turn this on and put my focus towards putting together whatever was necessary in order for me to get this message out, then I am living a delusion. My focus, my attention, and where I place my time is always going to be a reflection of what I truly desire in this life. Do I desire the comfort zone? Do I desire the toxic? Do I desire the drama filled? Do I desire the chaotic? Or do I truly desire what I say I desire, which is the fulfillment of my dreams, the fulfillment of my vision, and the aspirations that I have within my own life, the goals that I wrote down. Nobody had to write those goals for me. Nobody did, and nobody asked me to. And nobody asked you to. Like, yes, you might have family members who say, we need you to lose weight so you can X, right? Or if you made more money, if you did this thing, then this will be the result for us as a family. Maybe you have somebody like that. But if your goals are not your own goals, if those are not your own spiritual desires, then I promise you, you are not going to do what it takes in order to shift from how you're living and where you're putting your focus to right now into the space and the place that you're meant to be. And I promise you, every single one of us has it within us to do exactly what we say that we desire in this life. Every single one of us. Nobody has an excuse. Nobody is written out of this equation. Yet sometimes it feels as if we are not, or it feels as if it's something that is so out of reach or almost unbelievable. The only reason it is because of the programming, because of those, limiting beliefs, which are nothing more than beliefs, nothing more than thoughts that have been repeated time and time again, backed by emotionality. But once we get those out of the way, we start to realize that anything is possible. Why? Because there's another human being over there who has blood like the one that runs in my body, who has bones like the ones that are within the body that I've been given. Right? We share the exact same internal as well as external experience, as far as we both have the same amount of time. Yes, one person might have more years, but this isn't about years. This is about you have 24 hours today. That's what it's about. It's about you have this moment right now. What are you doing with this moment right now? Yes, one person is made 6'4" and one person is made 4'6". That does not disclude or include one person over the other. Every single one of us has an opportunity to fulfill what it truly is that we desire. Now, I'm not going to tell you that if you're 4'6", you're going to make it to the NBA, or if you're 6'4", you're going to be the greatest jockey in the world. Absolutely not. That's not what I'm saying. But I know that there is a greater calling in your heart that is attached to how you look, who you are, your temperaments, your desires, your gifts, your talents. And once you allow yourself to discover those and you place your focus upon those as opposed to the garbage and the trash that you've been giving yourself to before, your whole life will change in an instant. And I can say that with a matter of fact, without a shadow of doubt, because I am experiencing this in my own life experience. And so are those who I coach. So are those who I guide through this experience of breaking from those old habitual structures and stepping into who they truly are. I've seen it happen time and time and time again, and it will continue to happen. The only question is, are you going to allow it to happen for yourself?